My husband and we've been together for 14 years, living under the same roof for 11, and married for 4. It was my first marriage, his second. He told me he'd left his wife for me, claiming he was unhappy for a long time but stayed for the kids. I believed him, I believed in us. But just 4 months after we said our vows, I found something that cracked the foundation of everything I thought we had. Texts on his phone, sexting, not with one person, but with several. It all came out in a torrent of ugly truths. He'd even gone to a restaurant to meet one of them in person. He swore nothing happened, that he felt no attraction once he saw her. But to this day, a shadow of that doubt remains. He begged, he pleaded, he promised to get help for his issues, and he did. He started therapy that he continues even now. We tried couples therapy once, but I'm horrible at it. I can't speak my heart, the words get stuck, and unfortunately, so does he. So I forgave him, or at least, I told myself I did, and life supposedly went on. A huge part of my life was caring for my mother. She has moderate dementia and can't be alone, so I stay at her house, 40 minutes away, 3 or 4 nights a week. My sister and I are her only caregivers. We have no one else to help. This arrangement has been in place for 3 years, which of course meant I wasn't home very often. He always said he understood, that he supported me, but my absence created a void, a space filled with his loneliness and, as I now know, his secrets. It was the perfect cover. 3 weeks ago, that cover was blown apart. It was a night I was supposed to be with my mom, but plans changed at the last second, and I came home. He didn't know I was coming. He was already asleep when I walked in around 11:30 p.m. The house was quiet. I went into his office, a room that also served as my little sanctuary, a place to read and find a moment of peace. I didn't turn on the light, but the room wasn't completely dark. His laptop screen was glowing, illuminating an open chat window. My blood ran cold. I started paging through the messages, and my world began to unravel. He had been messaging an Asian escort for at least 2 months. He always said he found Asian women attractive, but this was more than a passing comment. This was an active pursuit. They had exchanged personal photos. He sent her pictures of our house, our pets, our life. He told her personal details about us, giving her a window into our world that she had no right to see. He'd even set up an anonymous email address for her, a digital black hole containing secrets I'll thankfully never have to see. Many chats were deleted, but what was left was a tapestry of betrayal. It was obvious they had met at least 3 or 4 times, maybe more. In these chats, he showered her with compliments, told her how much he loved talking to her, what a great person she was. He called her by the same nicknames he used for me, my special names, now tainted. He apologized to her for canceling a dinner because my sister and I had a change of plans and I came home unexpectedly. He even told her that if she ever wanted to just take a walk or go to dinner, with nothing sexual, he would be honored. He, an IT professional, was helping her set up her business, making it more profitable. After their meetings, he would write to her, "Seeing you was so great, I thought about you all day," and the words that felt like a knife in my heart, "No matter what, I will always come back and see you." In one message, he lamented, "I wish I would have met an Asian before I got married. I've always found them so attractive." Then I found it, a mention of a great review he posted on a couple of sites. I don't know what drove me, a morbid need to know the full extent of the horror, but I signed up for those sites. I found his reviews, and they broke me. They were graphic, detailed, and utterly heart-wrenching. He wrote about everything she did to him, how he touched her, how she let him kiss her with his tongue, how great the oral and the sex were. He couldn't wait to come back, promising he wouldn't be so timid next time to ask for even more. The last chat I read was from that very night, left open because he never expected me to be home. This time, I was smarter. The first time, I had seen a message and freaked out, throwing the phone at him before I knew the whole story. This time, I took screenshots of everything, every single word, every review. I had my proof, I had my ammunition. When I finally confronted him, the lies came first. It was just 3 back rubs, nothing else, he insisted, a pathetic attempt to minimize the damage. I had to keep reminding him, I have screenshots, before the truth, or his version of it, started to leak out. He said he felt unloved, that he'd let himself go physically because, what's the point when your wife needs to be drunk to have sex with you? He said his high sex drive, combined with a new medication, Vyvanse, made his urges out of control. He claimed only one meeting involved actual sex, and even then, he couldn't perform. It was the thrill of the chase, he said, the excitement leading up to it. The glowing reviews were lies, he claimed, just to protect her feelings and get her to stop bugging him. The compliments were just a way to get freebies. He insisted there was no emotional attachment, despite the evidence screaming otherwise. His grand plan was to keep seeing her to satisfy his needs until things with my mom settled down. And then, we could magically work on our marriage. He says he wishes he had known about my past, my issues with intimacy, my deep-seated fear that I wasn't enough, that I was terrified of rejection, positive that if I tried anything, he would just stop me and say, "What are you doing? That doesn't even feel good." The alcohol was my crutch, the only thing that silenced the voice of insecurity. I'd given him oral maybe 3 times in 14 years, and each time I was drunk. I just kept pushing him away, and he got bitter, so we grew further apart. Now, he wants to work things out. He thinks that knowing my past changes everything, that we can fix this. But how do I trust him again, after this? After finding out that when we went to Florida 6 months ago, the day my plane left, he was already contacting another sex worker, I feel trapped. My 17-year-old son has 1 year of school left. I can't uproot him. I can't afford a place on my own in this town where I have no friends, no support system, so we live in the same house. Avoiding each other, communicating through angry texts because I can't even look at him. My sister and my one good friend tell me to get a divorce, that the trust can never be saved. We are not young anymore. We don't have years to spare on self-reflection, just to realize in the end that it's not going to work. I just don't know where to go from here.